Justin Muturi, the former CS and the former Speaker, has come out to tell Kenyans how his security officers have been freezed from him by the Kenya Kwanza government. And now, before I dive deep into the analysis, I wanted to first acquaint yourself with the statements he had to say in relation to that particular act.
Security personnel were instructed not to report on duty, but I said it's okay. There are very many Kenyans without, government security, and therefore it is not the kind of thing that really should worry somebody. But it's just to observe that, under the law, the retirement benefits, the Designated State Officers Retirement, Act, Chapter 197B, deputy presidents, retired speakers of the Houses of Parliament, Chief Justice and Deputy Chief Justice, former Prime Minister, former Vice President, are all covered in that act.
Justin Muturi has all rights to have the security officers of the government to secure him, because he was once the Speaker of the National Assembly. Now, what is the main reason why the Kenya Kwanza government decided to freeze the security officers of the former Speaker Justin Muturi? That is what I want to base my analysis on this particular video. Now, point one, the recent statements made by Justin Muturi. We know very well that he was sacked as the CS for public service, and soon after that he came out to talk bad about the president. So watch and listen the clip I'm yet to play for you, and you will realize what he said about the president.
William Ruto, whenever he comes up with a program, it's for money making. For him, it's for money making. Now, I come and tell them, they bring me an MOU. I tell them, and I remember I spoke about the MOUs.
Yes.
I told them, it came from the Minister of Environment, which they pushed through. Mm-hmm. I tell them this thing, the $1 billion can only be by way of a grant, but it cannot come directly to the ministry, because under the PFM Act, Section 47, it can only go through the National Treasury. Mm-hmm. They are trying to avoid that money going to National Treasury, and is money coming from abroad.
Right.
I mean,
you're being asked to sign in an airport.
I'm being told to sign at Dubai airport, and this week.
But is he corrupt? Examples aside.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Very. Mm-hmm. Yes, irredeemably. Like me. Those people, those Russians want to do. They are there. They are in Dubai. They are waiting. You sign things. I said, I'm just at the airport and I'm on transit. I am not leaving the airport.
Right.
He said, no, but they are there. Your people, your staff have already worked on the document. I said, no, I will need to go and review it in office.
This document being the deal?
The deal. They were purporting to give a grant of $1 billion to grow, even in cabinet. If you want to know something where he has an interest, a CS will make a presentation, and then William Ruto will take over. Say, this one is good. He begins now to explain, making sure that there is no dissent that we have William Ruto sitting in the office as president of Kenya. I think William Ruto is actually unfit for the position of President of the Republic of Kenya.
I knew very well from the time he made this statement that he would not go scot-free with it. We all know who our president is. If you talk bad against him, then he comes for you. And we haven't seen him going for the Gen Zs who have talked against him on social media. And through that, he has been abducting them left, right, and center. That is his way to make sure that he disciplines those who are opposed to him. And now that he cannot abduct Justin Muturi, that is the only way he can silence him or discipline him. And lastly, through this bad act of the president, he also wanted to show to Justin Muturi that he is in power and he should respect him. He wanted to show him that he is someone in authority who needs to be respected. And that's all I see he wanted to tell Justin Muturi by taking away his security. So guys, that is my take. And before I wind up the video, I want to kindly request you to take a second of your time and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and let's catch up soon in our next video.